Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68 coming to you with yet another video. This of course will be a unboxing as it is said in the description. Before I get into this unboxing video, I want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking, sharing, and commenting. Please continue to do the same and tap the notification bell so you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. And I'm hoping that you've enjoyed my videos thus far. I will know that by doing exactly what I just asked, by liking, sharing, and subscribing. All that is free. It doesn't cost you anything to do. Just hit the like button, give it a thumbs up, please. All right, I would very much appreciate that. It helps the channel to grow. And of course, the algorithm. Okay, so anyway, we're about to get into this unboxing. This is my next McFarlane Toys movie Maniacs, and I've been on the hunt for these for quite some time now. There are 4 of them that are presently out from the movie Maniacs. Harry Potter, I think, who is it? Professor Dumbledore, not Professor Dumbledore. Gandalf the Grey from The Lord of the Rings. The Wicked Witch of the East or West from, from Wizard of Oz, which I did a video on a couple of months back, about 2 or 3 months back. And then there's another one, I forget the name of it, that I really don't care for. It's from some TV show, but I see it all the time when I'm in Target. This one here showed up one time and it disappeared. I have not seen Gandalf appear in stores at all. Of course, I know that I can order these from McFarlane Toys or order them online, but where's the fun in that? They're only, as I've said before, exclusive items that I believe in actually ordering online for. Like, say, for instance, the Blade statue that's coming out with Sideshow, which is like $1,400 for that. Certain statues or figures that are hard to find, and believe it or not, I still haven't found Nebula from the Guardians of the Galaxy to complete that particular lineup. So I'll probably end up ordering that from probably Entertainment Earth or Big Bad Toy Store or something like that. So anyway, so back to this video. This is Harry Potter movie Maniacs, and as you see on the back, this is the back of the box here, and I'll show the front of the box in a minute. That's Harry Potter, of course, played by actor Daniel Radcliffe. And then I forgot the name of this gentleman here who plays as Professor Moody. This is from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I'm loving that artwork there. That's, of course, artwork directly from the movie. I don't think that's anything that's drawn by McFarlane. So here is a side of the box with the Warner Brothers emblem. And I'm hoping that, he will continue this line of figures from certain Warner Brothers movies. In fact, I hope that he does The Matrix. If I'm correct, I think The Matrix is a Warner Brothers production too. Okay. And then here is Harry Potter himself. If you can see that, there's a lot of glare going on there, but we're going to unbox him, where you can actually see the figure. And here's the top of the box here. Okay. And I like, again, the way McFarlane does these. You don't have to unbox them if you don't want to, because of this huge plastic window. You can leave it inside the box as a collector's item. This is an authenticated limited edition of 10,000 pieces. And 10,000 seems like a large number, but it in actuality is not. And then we see Harry Potter at the bottom here. The name of the character. And this is the only character from the Harry Potter franchise that he's done thus far. And I think this is probably going to be the only one that he does do. Although I would love to see him do a version of Voldemort, played by actor Ralph Fiennes. Ralph Fiennes. I always have a hard time pronouncing his name. I'm not sure it's Ralph Fiennes or Ralph Fiennes. But we're going to go ahead and unbox this baby. And then this is the second movie Maniacs that I've found, as I just said. That's from the McFarlane Toys line. The first one that I said that I did was based off of The Wizard of Oz, off of The Wicked Witch. Okay. And there's a diorama in the back here that I think is really nice. It has, what is it? Let's get it out of here so you can see it. It has Hogwarts, I believe, in the background, in the backdrop there. I am a Harry Potter fan. I enjoyed the franchise of the original movies. I have never read any of the books, and I can't say if I ever will. Not from lack of interest, but as I always say, lack of time. You know, because I have a lot of books that I read. Mainly, I read a lot of comic books, as you know. I do a lot of comic book hauls. So, all right, let's see if we can get this out of here. What is happening here? Without ripping this up. Okay. All right, there we go. So now you can see them without the glare. But I want to do a complete unboxing. And I enjoyed all the movies that came out in the 90s. I have not enjoyed what they've done recently with Harry Potter. This Wizarding World thing and the Magical Beast I thought was crap. And it's interesting, though, when I've seen interviews of Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, who played as Hermione Granger, and what is his name? Rupert Grint, who played as Ron Weasley, and some of the other actors from the original Harry Potter films. Whenever they're interviewed, it seems like, I don't know, it's like they have a gripe or something, or some kind of issue. I don't know. It's like they're all, what's the word? I don't know. They're disenchanted with me. All of them have basically said they don't want to return to the franchise because they've been talking about trying to restart the franchise. But we've lost some very significant actors who played in the original Harry Potter films. Alan Rickman, who died about a year or two ago, he played as Professor Snape. Loved his role in that movie. Robbie Coltrane, who just died this year or last year, who played as Hagrid. Then the original Professor Dumbledore, played by Sir Richard Harris. And then some of the actors have gone on to do other things. Of course, Robert Pattinson, who played as Cedric Diggory, played as the Batman. I didn't really care for his version of the Batman, though. And then, of course, Ralph Fiennes, who I mentioned, who played as Lord Voldemort, was recently in a movie called The Menu, which I thought was pretty good. Was in theaters towards the beginning of the year. All right, let's see. We can continue this unboxing as I'm talking. And then here's a diorama you can see in the back here. Those in the back, that's Hogwarts there. And what I thought that should have happened with Harry Potter, I don't know about this magical world thing that they're doing. Again, I thought it was a complete waste of writing, a complete waste of the character and of the story itself. And what should have happened is, I'm thinking that the writer, what she should have done, and I've said this so many times, she should have went back and did a prequel story based off of how Hogwarts was formed, based off of the four houses of Hogwarts, which is Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff. There were two witches and two wizards. I believe the witches were I think Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff, and the wizards were Gryffindor and Slytherin. Yeah, I've never read the books, so if you are familiar with the Harry Potter books or the Harry Potter stories or Harry Potter lore, please correct me in the comments. But she should have done a book based off of those four characters and showed them how they formed Hogwarts. I'm thinking probably have a story that showed them they were students just like Harry Potter and like Hermione and Ron Weasley at one point, and then probably did like a 4 or 5 story 4 or 5 story arc, and also show Voldemort as a young man. But I think Voldemort probably, I don't think he was around during that time that they were alive. The 2 witches and the 2 wizards that I'm speaking of, and then probably had them like competing against each other as they were coming up as young wizards and witches, and had some central nemesis or villain in the character that causes them to come together and form this school, to fight against one central villain similar to Voldemort, if that makes sense. That's what I think. How if you were going to, go back and do stories, go back in time, so to speak, do a prequel story. That's what she should have did. Instead of the crap that they came out with, I thought was bull crap. And the proof of that is that they haven't done any more movies. The last movie performed horribly. I seen the first one of the magical creatures or something, or whatever they were calling it, and I completely I thought it was garbage, complete garbage. Okay, and it's like, it's a lot of great stories that have been done that for some, when they come out with follow-up movies or new ideas and try to redo the stories a different way, they end up being complete garbage. A lot of people have complained about the MCU, for instance, and how the movies are done. Me, I'm an MCU baby. I'm an MCU brat. I don't really have a problem with most of what they've done in the MCU. I think some of the MCU movies, and when it comes to what is it? I'm trying to think of, on the Disney Plus shows, have been, okay. Others have been great. Okay, so yeah, I'm completely unboxing this baby. I didn't completely unbox the other one with, who was it? The Wicked Witch. I really love how he does these characters and the accessories they come with, as I'm about to show you in a minute, if I can get this bloody thing open. Okay, and I do have space for him. Okay, all right, let's just use these cutting scissors here. So, and another thing too about Daniel Radcliffe, I got into a heated debate with some dude on YouTube when I said this. He's going on. Yeah, you haven't seen him in any movies recently. Rupert Grint was in some movie with Dave Bautista, who plays as Drax. And he seems to be seems to have the most kind of grudge whenever he's interviewed. To me, anyway, he looks like he's kind of bent out of shape whenever anyone asks him about Harry Potter. But anyway, here's this right here. This is really neat. And it says Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So it's like a placeholder. Very nice. But I've always thought, and again, you can make comments below that. I think that Daniel Radcliffe, and I mentioned the MCU, I think that he would make an excellent Wolverine. Now, here's why I say this. And you may disagree. Yes, we love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I can't wait to see him in the Deadpool movie, which, of course, as you may or may not know, has been delayed due to the writers and now the actors strike. Has been delayed, but we love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, absolutely. But Hugh Jackman is like 6 foot something, man, and Wolverine in the comic books is like 5'6", 5'5". He's quite a short guy. That's why Sabretooth always calls him Little Runt in the comic books. And I've always thought, Daniel Radcliffe could completely reinvent himself as an actor, and in my opinion, could play Wolverine. And again, I got into a heated... Oh, man. I think I just broke something. Yeah, you did. But it's okay. I can fix it. Unfixable. the way he has these things in the stand, because I'm actually going to take this out completely. Oh man, J Blue, what did you do? Oh jeez. But oh wow, how you get him out of here? I honestly think that Daniel Radcliffe could play Wolverine. You know, I think he just would need to kind of reinvent himself as an actor. You know, grow a mane, lift some weights, and I think he can pull it off, man. I really, really do. There we go. But I still broke the peg right there. I can get some Gorilla Glue and get that and fix that. Okay. All right, so let's put them back on here. And I'm so glad that McFarlane takes the time, you know, to make sure that the products are well packaged and safe and secure, you know, for those purchasing his items. But sometimes this stuff is hard as hell to get out, man. It really, really is. Okay. Let's see. So close-up shot there. Yeah, so there we go. And I can't say that looks like exactly like the actor Daniel Radcliffe, but I think it definitely is a decent sculpt. And I love that new toy smell. And this is him. This is his. I believe he belonged to Gryffindor, right? Because the Sorting Hat actually wanted him to go into the house of Slytherin because he had a kind of dark side to him, but instead put him in the house of Gryffindor. All right. So if you've seen the Harry Potter movies, you know the story. And I think there were a total of 8 movies. Yeah, a total of 8 movies. So anyway, this is my unboxing of Harry Potter from the movie Maniacs. I hope that you enjoyed this unboxing. I know I had a lot to say. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell. Please give the video a thumbs up. A thumbs up is free if you've enjoyed this video. So thank you so much for joining me. Peace, love, and hair grease.